How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World is the third movie in the How to Train Your Dragon franchise. The first one definitely introduced us to these characters and the world we're living in. I really enjoyed the first one. The second one personally I thought was a lot better. It built on these characters, it built on the lore of the world that we are living in. Both of them have been very entertaining family fun movies, and this one was no different. It built on the characters once again, it put them in new situations. We were along with them on this ride that they're taking. The movie sees Hiccup, who is now the chief of Berk, trying to bring together humans and dragons to live together in peace and harmony. However, there are still people out there who believe that dragons and humans should not be interacting together, that dragons are dangerous and should be locked up, tortured and killed. And when Hiccup saves a bunch of other dragons from these dragon catchers, they decide to hire the help of Grimmel, who is one of the best dragon slayers in the world. He's wiped out pretty much every Night Fury there is going, and he's determined to get the last one in existence, that being Toothless. And Hiccup, now being the new chief and thinking about his people's safety, he decides to move them from Berk to this hidden world ruled only by dragons. And like I said, this movie was no different. We're once again introduced to these characters that we've seen before. We're seeing them grow more as characters, which is what a trilogy should be doing. It's not giving them the same basic arcs to go over with each movie. Hiccup has learned how to become a leader. He believes he has to do it on his own because that's how his father does it, when really he has people who care about him, who will help him. Toothless has accepted his role as the alpha, but when he meets this Light Fury, there is an instant connection. They both start to fall in love. Even some of the smaller characters are fleshed out a little bit more as well, instead of just giving their same basic art and just repeating stuff. What I love about this franchise is they're constantly trying new things with the characters that they have. The movie also sees Dean DeLuise, or DeLuise, however you pronounce his last name, return to write and direct. He wrote and directed the second movie. He also co-wrote and co-directed the first movie. I believe he co-directed the first movie anyway. And in that you can see the love and care that he has for these characters and the world that he has created. And once again, he does a good job of expanding that world, introducing some new characters, some new dragons. The dragon designs in this movie are absolutely gorgeous. The animation overall, once again, is stunning. The colours are very bright, very vivid, and they're just jumping off the screen at you, especially when you enter the hidden world. The colours just bounce off at you. The score by John Powell, once again, is fantastic. The voice acting, as usual, was great. The only real issue that I have with this movie is the main villain, Grimmel. I believe that's his name anyway. He doesn't feel like much of a presence in this film. I didn't feel him as intimidating as he probably should have been. He wasn't all that intimidating. His motivations were a little bit weak compared to other villains in the franchise. And you also have some secondary villains who are the other dragon hunters or capturers, whatever you call them, dragon trappers. The people who got introduced to the start of the movie who then hire Grimmel, who later then return in the film, and I honestly completely forgot they were in the movie, and again, they don't really do much with them. I didn't really feel any threat in this movie when compared to the other two. However, this movie does also bring back a lot of the heart that the other movies do have. It's very emotional, especially towards the end of the film. It's definitely a definitive closing chapter for a trilogy, and I actually hope they stop here because it is a fantastic trilogy. I personally prefer this trilogy over Kung Fu Panda. Don't get me wrong, I love Kung Fu Panda, but I personally think these movies are just done a little bit better. Overall, I absolutely love this movie. I definitely recommend checking it out, especially if you have the other two movies. It's definitely another family fun, friendly movie. It has a few darker moments just like the other movies have had, but not too dark that it will scare the children like maybe the second one, which had a moment which could have probably scarred children for life. This movie doesn't have that, but it does have a lot of heart, it does have a lot of humour. We've watched these characters grow and they're still as entertaining as they were when they've started, just where they are now. Toothless is still adorable and I want one. The animation is absolutely gorgeous, the music is fantastic, the directing and writing once again is absolutely fantastic. And yeah, nothing else to say about the movie really. I absolutely loved it. I definitely recommend checking it out. A few issues here and there, but still a very fun time at the cinema. So for all those reasons, I'm going to give How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World 4 stars. So, How to Train Your Dragon, have you guys seen it yet? What did you think about it? How do the How to Train Your Dragon movies rank in your opinion? For me, it's 2, 3, and 1. Whatever it is, let me know in the comment section below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and if you want to see more videos just like this one, then subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks again for watching. You guys are awesome, and I will see you all in the next video.